Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Themis D'Amour, and I'm here with your morning metamorphosis message for whenever this reading finds you, it was meant for you. These morning metamorphosis messages are all about transformational energy. I tell you about the potential energy that may be showing up for you. Remember, this energy is only potential, so it may not be your energy. If it's not, leave it here for someone who it belongs to. My intention with these messages is to help give you practical steps that you can use to embrace, surrender, or alchemize this energy for your highest good. If this energy doesn't belong to you, don't accept energy that's not yours. If you need this information for a later date, you already have it on hand when you're ready to navigate through this energy. I have already pre-shuffled the cards off screen, meditated over them. I will cut them on screen, lay them out, and give us the messages that Spirit sees fit. I hope we all had a great start to this morning. We're ready to continue to stay in alignment, continue to transform, and continue to move along our desired paths. So here we go. The first card is the Hermit. Clarifying that, we have photoshopped, which is fake perfection, artificial beauty, unrealistic standards, filtered beyond recognition. The overall energy underneath the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Okay, my butterflies, this energy of the Lovers, of connection, of unity, choice, this energy has been very, very, very prominent. Okay, first let's start off with this energy of the Hermit. The energy of the Hermit is the energy of meditation. This is the energy of solitude. This is the energy of consciousness. This is the energy of going within and searching your higher self. Then we have accompanying it, we have the energy of Photoshop. With this energy of Photoshop, this is about something about fake perfection, artificial beauty, unrealistic standards, or something of the such. Now, when I put these two energies together, this may be highlighting the need to go within about some type of energy that may be fake, some type of energy that may be phony that's around you. This energy is about meditating on how you can go about releasing this energy, whether this is energy of yours or energy that you may be enduring. Energy of being photoshopped, this could be energy on the computer, this could be energy on the phone, this could be energy that's showing up to you with you in your reality. As I stated, this could be energy of yours. You may be in a situation where you're not showing up fully, where you're not being clear and discerning, where you're not giving full disclosure on who you are, what you expect, and how you're moving within a connection with this Two of Cups energy being here. This could also be about someone may be photoshopping, someone may be catfishing you, someone may be selling you lies. This may be the energy of someone who as well may not be showing up fully in a connection as they truly are. Any energy of being photoshopped, being fake, being phony, this is the energy that we're being asked, and it's being highlighted for us, especially when it comes to this connection, especially when it comes to this choice, especially when it comes to some type of passion, because this energy is about passion and sexuality. So when it comes to this energy is about us going within, us meditating, us seeking a higher level of consciousness when it comes to dealing with these type of energies. We may be needing to go within and search ourselves about what parts of us that we are holding on to, or we may be presenting behaviors and triggers that we may be presenting to the world or to our connections that are really not aligned with who we truly are. And if we truly desire to have something that's truly fulfilling, that's honest and going to last, we have to show up authentically. We can't be operating in in commitments. We can be operating in partnerships, whether this is a love partnership. This could be a partnership of amongst the family. This could be a partnership amongst friends. This could be a partnership amongst co-workers. This could be any type of partnership. But in order for these type of partnerships to thrive in a long-term way, because the energy of connection, this energy wants to connect, for long-term stability. And so, in order to have this kind of connection for the long term, we have to be willing to show up in the way that we expect others to show up. And we have to require that from others. We have to require others to show up in a connection with us in truth. So, there may be behaviors that we may be holding on to where we may, not be truly telling the next person what we may be feeling. For example, we may not like, we may not like cheese in our grits in the morning, but our partner is getting up every morning, they're putting cheese in the grits. And we, in the morning, instead of, being able to wake up, happy and, starting your day out well, you're, kind of agitated because, again, your partner has put cheese in the grits and you really don't like cheese in the grits. But you're not expressing that. You're not saying anything about that. You're holding on to that. So you're not showing up. This is just a small example. I'm just trying to give a small example. But you're not showing up authentically in the connection. And your energy, the energy that you are walking around in, your partner is feeling that. That's energy your partner is feeling, whether you're expressing it or not. When you unconsciously, you might be slamming cabinets. Unconsciously, you may be, sitting there with a mug on your face. Things like that. Those types of energies are felt, whether we speak on them or not. And it's showing up in your connections with those type of energies, with the energies of not speaking on what's truly going on with you, or what's truly wrong with you, or what's truly bothering you. That is creating a connection of chaos. That's creating a connection of upheaval and downfall. That's not a stable foundation for a relationship to be on. Any energies of you not showing up fully. Any energies of you holding on to things that really and truly affect you. Because the reason why you may not like cheese in your grits in the morning, because you may be a little lactose intolerant. But you have never expressed that to your partner, or maybe you have expressed it and they, didn't really take it in consideration. Whatever the situation may be, you are being asked to show up authentically. You're being asked to show up in truth. You're being asked to not filter anything about yourself that causes you to change your energy, your mood, and how you show up in your relationships. So I'm feeling like this morning metamorphosis message is really asking us to assess where we may be accepting Photoshop energy, or where we may be giving that off. Because within connections where we want to share cups, where we want to be bonded, where we want to, have long-term stability, where there is emotional fulfillment here. Energy of fake perfection. Don't try to be perfect. You're not perfect. Don't people please. Don't do those type of things. Those type of things really come back and, hurt you in the end. So don't pretend things are okay. If they're not okay, don't pretend. Step into, I know a lot of us hate confrontation. I know confrontation is not a good feeling, but sometimes we have to step into those shoes to confront what is really going on, to confront what no longer serves us, to confront what's creating chaos within our connections. I want to leave us all with an affirmation, something that we can use to ground ourselves and bring ourselves back to center. And this affirmation is going to be, I ground myself in knowing my inner self so I can show up authentically in all of my connections. If you all have appreciated these messages that I have left with you all for today, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I greatly, greatly appreciate it, because as always, it's an honor, because my healing is your healing and your healing is mine. So let's transform together. Welcome to your metamorphosis, butterflies. And until next time, you all have a blessed, love, and truthful rest of your day.